Yes, he's just not only is he a good player, takes really good care of himself. He's even a better person, Brendan. He is Mr. Class in every aspect.
Andy Green ahead for Scott Mayfield. He gave it away at center ice. Jensen has to delay while Hagelin came out of the zone. Hathaway scores! Guarded Hathaway. Caught Sorokin by surprise, and the Capitals have an early goal.
Mayfield with the turnover, and then the Capitals go to work. But look where Hathaway is, and he just lets that one go. And that certainly is one, as we like to say, Sorokin would want back. I mean, you could shoot 1,000 pucks and you wouldn't score from him, and he just wasn't able to track it.
Pajot right back in. Bailey, the option in the slot for Beauvillier, and it ramped up, and Beauvillier got another whack at it. They said it would have been a high stick if it had gone in. That is a backdoor pass, and Sorokin got the split legs across to stop Tom Wilson.
There's a great play by Kuznetsov all the way across, and Wilson doesn't get a whole lot.
Islanders trying to break a streak tonight. Or under different circumstances, they'd be trying to continue it, but for 10 consecutive games for the Islanders, the team that has scored first has won. And now the Caps have scored twice as Backstrom sets up Oshie, and it's 2-0.
Watch this little give and go. Just short one here. Mantha has the puck, and then watch the return pass, and that was Casey's man. I mean, Casey's got to stay with that guy. Good play over to the Kuznetsov, and Cizikas doesn't stay with his man, and then Dobson leaves the front of the net. Nobody picks up Oshie, and he handles that.
I think we're still trying to mark it correct from that 8-4 game with the back-to-back 1-0s. Nice steal by Josh Bailey. Pass in front for Pajot. Got another chance. And Samsonov comes up huge for the Capitals. Islanders had a great look, but a couple of huge stops from Ilya Samsonov. Eberle mishandled initially. Rimmed it around towards Barzal. Barzal met there by Jensen. Barzal. Nice move, got it off the wall for Eberle to the front. Everybody crashing, puck still available. It's underneath Jensen. The backhand, he scores! Anthony Beauvillier fished it out of the pile and puts in the backhand, a power play goal, and it's 2-1.
Way to Jordan Eberle. Watch this pass all the way through the seam, hangs on, he knows he's there, and then everybody heads towards the net, and that's key right there. Look at 3 Islanders trying to fish the puck, and then finally Beauvillier is able to pull it loose, but Pajot, Barzal, and Beauvillier all down low, so talk about trying to outnumber them a little bit, be a little bit hungry.
4.5 to go. Islanders bring out Cizikas' line as Orlov cruising in with a pass that was deflected off the crossbar. Matt Martin blocked the pass, and it nearly turned into the perfect setup for the Capitals. Sherry with a quick turn on Bailey. Bailey stays with him, changes for Green, out to the slot for Dillon with a shot, saves Sorokin, and he has the puck stuck in his pads.
Good aggressive save there by Sorokin, a little bit too tight. Beautiful pass in that slot area. Dillon has all kinds of time.
Carlson threw it in the direction of the goal. It hit Oshie and comes back for Anthony Mantha. Mantha, the trade deadline pickup from Detroit. Got it to Orlov, and a glove save from Sorokin.
Sort of stretch a little bit. The good trapper and a whole bunch of people there, but somehow...
Orlov trying to jump away from a hit from Matt Martin. Created the turnover. Now it's Pelech cruising in down the wall. From the boards to the net on goal. Cizikas a couple of jabs at it, and Samsonov able to cover up.
And then the play not nearly as good. That one bounces out, and that just couldn't quite find the handle. They made some adjustments. They moved players around on they're going to work the left side instead of the normal right-hand side with Wilson and Backstrom. And
here's Pelech. Continues on. Why not? Waltzes and he scores! How do you like that? Adam Pelech right down the gut and through the legs of Samsonov. It's a shorthanded goal, and it's a tie game.
Winning the battles in the corner, and Adam Pelech just gets it, and he's just going to go right by Kuznetsov. Thank you for playing, and just right by him. He was standing still, and Adam just inside the blue line, and he just wires that one in the 5-hole. Samsonov just...
Adam Pelech's just the 7th defenseman this season in the National Hockey League to score a shorthanded goal. Van Riemsdyk shot one off the glass. And then thrown towards the net, off Cizikas, his skates turning and shooting, they score! It's nicked down, right up over the shoulder of Sorokin, and the Capitals take back the lead at 3-2.
Far side, and Islanders are in good position and trying to get back to the puck. And there it is right there. And he just turns around and he wires it. And Hagelin maybe screened him just a little bit. You know where the net is. You don't have to look where the net is. And that's a bit of a knuckleball.
Trevor Van Riemsdyk risks a shot that's tipped away from the net. Josh Bailey ahead for Matt Barzal into the shift for him. Barzal from center ice trying to get a deep cant and turned it over. Here's Dillon for Kuznetsov with Sprong to the goal. Kuznetsov's pass, and they score. A turnover in the neutral zone leads to Daniel Sprong to the back of the net, and the Caps have restored their 2-goal lead here in the second.
Barzal's got it, and all he has to do is chip it in. He turns it over and turns it over again, and then Caps jump up in a real hurry. And then the cross-ice pass, and no chance for the goaltender. And I keep saying it, you can't let that pass. And actually, Bailey got a part of it and just couldn't get enough of it. But
Barzal, Dobson, over for Eberle. Dobson, Barzal, he's there, he waits. Watched by Jensen. Barzal out for Dobson. Wrist shot goes wide, back in front, they score! It's Pajot out of the air, and the Islanders are 2 for 2 on the power play.
You see, they obviously talked about the quick puck movement. And Barzal once maybe hung on to it too long, but once he did that, there's the shot. And Pajot comes down and whacks it in. And another big goal for the Islanders. But again, Islanders 3, that's a backhand swat.
Dano Chara playing in game number 1600 tonight. Oldest player in the NHL at 44 years of age. And just for reference, Matt Barzal was not quite 6 months old when Chara made his NHL debut. As this is a goal for Kuznetsov right through Sorokin. And it's back to a 2-goal lead for the 3rd time tonight for Washington.
Again, Sorokin hasn't been as sharp. He's been deep in his net more so than at any other time. And Kuznetsov on the outside, and that just goes underneath the arm of Sorokin, and he's got to have that one. Green maybe backed up a little further than he ought to, but that's a save that at this point in time, you don't worry about goals and assists.
There's another goal. Right off the face-off, it's Daniel Sprong, bar down, and it's 6-3.
Just a quick wrist shot, and we talked about how well he can shoot the puck, and you give him that opportunity in the slot. If it wasn't him, it would have been OV. This is, you got to get out there in a hurry, and that just, that draw just was won too quickly. Pajot and Kuznetsov gets it back there,
and Cal Clutterbuck with 4 seconds and 3. Clutterbuck takes it wide, no shot on goal, and it's a 6-3 final for the Washington Capitals in the second game of the 3-game set.